Hello and welcome to this quick tutorial on how to find a provider with Aetna. First, you would go to the Aetna website, which is of course aetna.com. Lots of good information on here. They make it a little hard to find the doctor find, but you're going to go here, member support, account management, and then here you got find a doctor right here. Now, if you've already logged in, if you have a login, go ahead and do so. If you are just searching doctors, maybe you're new to Aetna, you would check this find a doctor. Now it's going to ask you to either sign in. If you click this find a doctor, it's going to ask you for a login. So if you do not have that, come over here to guests. Most all of you listening to this will have gotten your plan through an employer. So you hit plan from an employer. Now you put in where your location is. So I'm just going to put 92110. I can kind of toggle between how far I want this to be. We'll just go 20 miles. Search. So now you have to select a plan. Now this is incredibly important because just picking any one of these does not necessarily give you the correct network. So most of you are going to be buying this through your employer. Most of you will be in California. And so you're going to scoot way down here, even further. Keep going. Here's the Savings Plus plans. These are PPO plans, and they're a little bit smaller networks. So if you see Savings Plus in your PPO plan, you're going to search here. Most of you are on plans under 101 employees, so you will look for this tab here, and then you look for the plan. The Aetna Value Network is an HMO, very popular. And of course, you've got your open access managed choice plans. Now, this is what Aetna calls their PPO plans, is their managed choice POS plans. So if you've got a PPO plan, you should see MC Gold plan or MC Silver plan. I'm seeing that we have our Savings Plus networks here, so you'd want to, I told you earlier to check that up there, but if you have Savings Plus, you would check it here. Let's say that we have the HMO Silver plan with the Aetna Value Network. So we'll go Aetna Value Network Silver, we check it. Now we're ready to go, continue. And here you can search by the name of a person. So if I search for Dr. Jones and I see Adele Jones in El Cajon, that's exactly who I want. Perfect. And then watch this. It's going to come up and tell us this provider is not part of your network. Okay. So we could find this provider, but it is not in your HMO network. So you do not want that. So instead of choosing by name or searching by name, if you don't have one, maybe you're new to town, maybe you're new to Aetna and you're choosing a primary care physician for the first time ever, maybe the first time in a while, and you just want to search, you can go search medical doctors and specialists and give you a little bit better view of the rest of this. Find what you need by category. Really, really helpful the way to find all this information here. So if you're looking for facilities or an urgent care system or walk-in clinic, pharmacy, you can do that. We're looking for a primary care doctor because, of course, if you choose an HMO plan, you must select a primary care provider. So here's a number of different options. You can go all medical professionals, but again, we're looking for a primary care physician, so we'll choose this one here. We'll just go with all. We'll cast a wide net and go with all primary care physicians. If you're looking for a pediatric primary care provider, you could drill down a little deeper in that last screen and choose that. And so what I see here is a whole bunch of providers. Okay, it's going to organize it by distance. You can come into the filter here, and it doesn't give you a ton of things you can filter by, but it's, let's say I want a male, and then I want them to be able to send me to a particular hospital. We'll call it, I like to go to Sharp Grossmont Hospital, and we'll leave it at that. Filter results. Now it's reduced it down a little bit more for us, so we can kind of look to see who's available, who's on our network, and then even these ratings here. So Edward Brandt's a 1-star rating probably would be something I would skip over. But let's say that we want Mr. Elias here. We can see that he's part of the Mercy's Physician Medical Group, also part of Sharp Community Medical Group. So it really matters, where do you want to see this person? If you want to see them, sometimes they have different office locations. You want to click a little further in there. If you want to be part of the Mercy's Physicians Medical Group, you would use this provider ID number when asked for that primary care ID. If you want to be part of the Sharp Community Medical Group, you would choose this ID number here. Okay. You can click a little bit deeper into their file and see more about them, understand office hours, office information. So lots of different stuff here for you. And this is how you would find an HMO doctor. Of course, if you're looking for PPO, you could just go back to this change of plan here. It's going to take us to this pop-up where we're going to go way down again. Down, 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 down. A little further, a little more. There it is. Small group. So it's got my value network pre-selected. I'm going to undo that. I'm not going to undo that. I'm just going to go to another one of these plans. Let's say I want the gold PPO plan, the managed choice POS gold plan. Search. And then you're going to find the same process that you did before. But of course, with the PPO plan, you're going to find a lot more providers. So here's our providers once again. You can print a provider directory. This gets a little tricky. You got to do all this stuff again. So let's say I'm looking for medical doctors, or let's say I'm looking for labs. So I need to get some sort of lab work done. We're going to do labs, including Quest Diagnostics. We're going to select our plan, and here we are again doing the same thing. And so we are looking for our plans here. We're going to go with that. What did we choose? We had that Managed Choice POS Gold plan. We'll do our zip code that we had, 10 miles, and print. And this is going to pop open a new window, which we'll say yes to. And here you find all the search results. So 10 miles within this zip code for labs. And so these are all the places you could go. If you wanted to go to one of these places, let's say this one here, you would just give them a call at this number here, set up the appointment. This is if you have a PPO plan. If you have an HMO plan, you need to go through your primary care provider in order to get that information or get that referral. This concludes your tutorial. Thank you so much for listening.